Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. I'm trying to get you a little bit better of an internet connection. I'm trying to find a new spot around the house, all right, where we can just get the show going. The internet's been a little choppy lately, so we're trying to fix that all up. Good to see you, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning so far. Japan said, anyone got any good recommendations for me to call into work? I need something really good. Yeah, look, I mean, illness is tough to say no to now, right? The key is just don't go into too much detail. I'm very sick. I don't want to. I don't want to get anyone else sick. Like that sentence alone will probably work. Yeah, as Trent said. All right, let's jump into it. Yeah, I do want to see everybody's responses, though. We're going to have to figure out what's the best way to call into work. All right, yesterday we got 2 out of 3. Red Sox, Giants over 7.5. We drilled that one. Braves, Marlins, it ends at 8. Brutal. Shamrock, Cork City, out here drinking. I don't want to put that on them. It just sounds like it. Rovers, Cork City over 2.5, minus 135. All right. So we'll take that. All right. Let's get into the picks, and then we're going to talk Major League Baseball, and we're going to talk college baseball. All right. So number 1, Coastal Carolina, LSU over 8.5, minus 115. We're also going to take the Red Sox and the Giants over 8 at minus 115. And then we're going to take the Braves and the Marlins over 8.5, minus 115. So there you go. All right. 9 runs is what we need tonight across the board. 9 runs. Can we get there? Can we get to 9 runs? I think we can. All right. Those are our picks for today. Now, where do you guys want to start? Major League Baseball, college baseball? We'll start Major League Baseball. Okay. Your top 5 home runs for today. Aaron Judge, plus 175. Shohei Ohtani, plus 200. Kyle Schwarber, plus 225. Ronald Acuna, plus 300. Corbin Carroll, plus 300 as well. All right, where are you going? Give me Judge. Yeah, I'll take Judge. Oh, look at this. All right. NASCAR picks in the Discord for Pocono. Big Trent Way. All right. Remember, golf picks are posted in Discord from David Talk. There we go. All right. So the Discord. Now, let me do my part here. All right. So you see the QR code right there at the bottom. Just scan that. It's free. You essentially get the chat and more completely free. All right. Right there on your phone or computer, laptop, whatever. Join the Discord. It's worth it. Okay. Back to home runs. Yeah. Look, I'm going to take Aaron Judge till he goes Yahtzee. There's the link right there. Big Zach, drop that in the chat. Boom. Reed, I know. Betting Judge home run is such a tough pill. I know, right? All right, we'll take Judge plus 175. Okay. Now, keep dropping in the chat who you like did home run, whether they're on the list or you're going off the board here. Because we need to talk about Major League Baseball weather. And it's absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. TJ, keep us updated there on Corbin Carroll. Because, yeah, he's listed as going, but we can obviously drop that one out. Yeah. Okay. All right, weather. It's absolute insanity out here today. Let me show you. Orioles and the Yankees. Okay. This isn't bad. Mid-80s temperature. Feels like high 80s. Got a little humidity there. Blowing out 7 miles an hour. Perfect. This is absolute perfect baseball weather right here. Orioles and the Yankees. But it gets crazy from here. Brewers and the Twins. 15 miles an hour. Christian Moore went yard yesterday. There we go. C-Mo. 15 miles an hour. Blowing out. Left field. Temperature 90s, low 90s. Feels like mid-90s. Humidity and this wind. Yeah. But it gets more. Reds and the Cardinals. Temperature 92. Feels like 97. No rain. 11 miles an hour blowing out. Hot day game baseball today. Mariners and the Cubs. Have you noticed that the total for this game is 12? Go look at the total in your books. This is why. High 80s. Feels like high 80s. So you have humidity here. All right. Around almost 70%. And 17-mile-an-hour winds blowing out of Wrigley. 17 miles an hour. Yeah, it's massive. This total is massive for a reason. Pete Crow Armstrong, baby. Red Sox and the Giants. Look at this. 60 degrees. Feels like mid-50s. But that wind, boy. 10 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour, 14 miles an hour. Solid. Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Temperature, 97. Feels like 87. No rain. 12 miles an hour blowing out to right center. I mean, it's going to feel like this in Colorado. There we go. All right. Hitter versus pitcher historicals. Teoscar Hernandez, 2 home runs. Bellinger, 2 home runs. Nolan Arenado, 2 home runs. Stanton, 1 home run. Nolan Gorman, 1 home run. Seiya Suzuki, 1 home run. Acuna, 1 home run. Ozzie Albies, 1 home run. Riley Green, 1 home run. Christian Walker, 1 home run. Gunnar Henderson, 1 home run. It's inverted here. Volpe, 0. Sorry. 6 hits, 18 at bats. All right, hitting 333 there. Ryan O'Hearn, 5 hits, 12 at bats, 1 walk. Bobby Witt, 5 hits, 16 at bats. Gavin Lux, 4 hits, 9 at bats. Solid 2 walks there. Aaron Judge, 4 hits, 19 at bats, 2 walks against Zach Eflin. Freddie Freeman, 3 hits, 11 at bats. Bo Bichette, 3 hits, 12 at bats. Corbett Carroll, 2 hits, 2 at bats, 1 walk. Tommy Edman, 2 hits, 3 at bats. Max Kepler, 2 hits, 3 at bats. All right, let's take a look at our hitting streaks. Brooks Lee, 19 straight games with a hit. Gunnar Henderson, 14 straight games. Marcus Semien, 12 straight games. Yandy Diaz, 11 straight games. Olson, 11 straight games. Brandon Lowe, 9 straight games. Tyler Freeman, 8 straight games. Matt Chapman, 7 straight games. Spencer Horwitz, 7 straight games. There you go. There you go. All right, let me bring up the picks one more time. What are we watching? Pride of the Yankees back here? All right, here we go. Coastal Carolina, LSU, over 8.5. Red Sox, Giants, over 8. Braves, Marlins, over 8.5. Let's see. Okay. See what we got in the chat. Yeah, crazy only at bats for Acuna and Albies were homers. I feel like this dude gets shelled today. I do too. David Braves money line bounce back Astros game under 8.5 in St. Louis run line with Sonny Gray pitching. Yep. I'm with you there. I was worried about the Braves winning after the sweep, the traveling, but yeah, I agree today. Yep. Been day long concert in this weather gonna be brutal today. Good times ahead. Yeah, what concerts you at, bro? Matty boy. Matty Ice, Braves. Yep. With you there. All right. Let's talk about college baseball. Keep dropping your thoughts in the chat. Major League Baseball today. Crazy wind. All right. So it begins today. College World Series, Game 1. Tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Coastal Carolina at LSU. All right. What do you guys think? So, again, let me pull up the lines here. Total 8.5. LSU money line minus 166. Coastal Carolina plus 1.5. Solid. Big Ben said, "Oh, Willie Nelson and Bob Dylan, the seniors, dude, that's gonna be an awesome concert, man." Yankees should win, right? They should. Who that say gonna beat them Tigers? Man, I got to show you guys a picture. I went to this Louisiana restaurant yesterday. Solid, man. Red beans and rice, everything, you name it. Turnip greens, man, it was solid. All right. So, we got game one here today. Go check out the video that's in your feeds. It'll definitely help, but we'll talk a little bit about it here. If you're brand new, and if you could, please hit that like button. It would mean a whole lot to me if you could do that. Just if you're watching on your phone, just grab your screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it right back up. Makes a huge difference. Huge, huge, huge. Okay, so and I appreciate it. Thank you. So all right. I mean, these teams are pretty identical. All right. They're built off pitching. They're built off of really just forcing you to make mistakes, right? They're classically well-coached baseball teams. They have talent everywhere. How they've really gotten here through the postseason, though, has been hitting. Their pitching has been on fire, absolutely, but they're averaging 7 to 8 runs per game. I mean, you can see it the last 5 right here, the L5 average. Last 5 average score of Coastal Carolina games. All Coastal won all 5, and they averaged a 7 to 3 win. Same thing with LSU. They won all 5, averaged a 9 to 5 win there. So, yeah, man. I mean, these teams, like, this is what makes it difficult for today, is because they are so well coached, especially at the position of starting pitchers. They're just good. I mean, Anderson for LSU could be the number 1 overall pick. You look at Coastal Carolina, they can go deep and deep and deep. David, AB, did anybody expect these two in the College World Series? I mean, LSU, I wouldn't say expected, but LSU all season was a team that was competing for it. Coastal, no. Like anybody 4 months ago saying Coastal would be the national championship, it's crazy, right? But as they started going, basically like the last month, I mean, these are the 2 hottest teams, right? So, I mean, and I didn't say that to take anything away from Coastal. Like they belong here for sure. Is Coastal a big NIL baseball school, or are they doing it with just recruiting and coaching? A mix of both. So okay, so number 1, like if you look at the location, right? Coastal's right there, Myrtle Beach, right there on it. It's a big school, you know, that is in a fertile baseball recruiting ground, right? So they recruit a lot of them. Like, and Coastal Carolina won a national championship in 2016. So let's be honest, like the name, like this program has been a program for a minute, right? They have access to so many good players, and people know who they are. Players know who they are. Like you can have all your dreams accomplished going to play baseball at Coastal Carolina. They win a lot of games, get a lot of attention. But no, I mean, you know, this year, like, I mean, even towards the end of the season, remember LSU couldn't hit. Like for 2 weekends, I mean, they just couldn't hit. And then the SEC championship the conference championships got here, and LSU just didn't look back. And Coastal Carolina had been doing that for a couple weeks before them. But yeah, I mean, these are just two good teams. Now, what do we see in game 1? What do the nerves look like? Right? Trent said everyone expected Arkansas to choke, though. Dude, they're cursed. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, look, the total is 8.5 for a friggin' reason. Now, all right, let's take a look at the weather here. So, updated, it's the same. 94 degrees, 20 miles an hour blowing. The wind's not hurting you. It's not helping, but it's not hurting. 51% humidity here. The humidity is actually pretty nice. But the thing about this game and these 2 teams, and again, I go back to these numbers here, right? Like you look at their averages. I mean, they're almost identical. LSU just like a tick better. I don't even want to say better. Their ceiling is just higher in terms of runs that they could score. So what is the deciding factor in this game and in this series with these two teams? Excuse me, and I'll tell you. Who can hit the other's pitching is number one. Number two, and watch this through tonight's game and everyone else, or, the rest of them. What do you do when you have two runners on and either 0 outs or 1 out? And what do I mean by that? Runners on first and second, no outs. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Runners on second and third, no outs. Runners on second and third, 1 out, right? And what I mean by all of that is, what do you do at the plate? Okay? Getting out is okay. Sacrifices are okay. All right? Who is moving and advancing the runners in those scenarios, and who is striking out? That will absolutely tell you who's going to win this game and who's going to win these series. Because the other one is going to do it. They're too good. These two teams can hit. They can hit in situations. They can hit with 2 strikes. They can hit with 2 outs. They've done it over and over and over and over again. Okay? So it's going to be who isn't accomplishing the little things. You know what I mean? Like, you get runners on first and second, no outs. Are you bunting? Do it. Every run is going to matter, right? Are you bunting? Are you moving the runners over? Are you making sure that you're not striking out? In that example, what I'm talking about, say you have runners on second and third with 1 out, okay? If you strike out, the runners do not advance, and now you have 2 outs, and sacrifice fly is out of the question because you have 2 outs. So in the scenario, runners on second and third, 1 out. What are you doing at the plate? If you hit a sac fly, that's good. Score the runner. All right. If you ground out to second, good. Score the runner. Just get the bat on the ball. Put the ball in play in those scenarios. Striking out is a killer. It ruins innings. So I'm telling you, like, that scenario right there, watch for it tonight. Watch for it Sunday. Watch for it Monday if we have a third game. It's the biggest deciding factor in college baseball all year long, and I'm not kidding. Teams that just don't strike out in those scenarios generally come out on top. So pay attention early. Who's striking out? Who's putting the bat on the ball? And let me tell you, both of these teams are doing it absolutely well. If you're looking for a star, right, like a star player, LSU shortstop Stephen Monster Milam. This dude is not a big guy, but he plays much bigger than what he is. This dude is an absolute stud. Shortstop, sophomore. He was what? SEC, I think, freshman of the year last year. Dude came out of high school, highly recruited. I think he hit .513 in high school. He led the state record, I think, in, what was it? Slugging, hits, singles, doubles, triples, runs scored. Stephen Monster Milam. This dude's a beast, man. He ain't a big boy at all. At all. But he plays like it. My man Paul said, Dope P, Coastal giving off Pacers vibes. Bro, that's a good comparison. Like, Coastal is not going away. And Coastal can play with anybody. Anybody. They've shown it. They've won 26 straight games now. It's crazy. They haven't lost a game in the postseason. The regionals, super regionals, College World Series, they ain't lost a damn one of them. Boys playing. And they got tight uniforms, too. The color scheme's dope. This is going to be a great uniform series, too. But yeah, man, like, that's really what it's going to come down to. And I know that, what I just talked about was kind of, circumstantial evidence, right? But that's what it's going to be. It's going to come down to those teams, man, and who can come up in clutch scenarios. And again, If you have runners on second and third, 0 outs or 1 out, somebody hits a double, base clearing. Yeah, that's awesome. You want that. Somebody hits a bomb, 3-run. You want that. Yeah, 100%. But what you really, really, really want, man, is you just want somebody to put the bat on the ball. Just get the bat on the damn ball. Put it in play. If you get out, that's fine. If you get out and don't advance the runners, fine. It's baseball. You took your shot. Just don't strike out. Do not strike out because it does nothing. It's an inning absolute killer. All right, I didn't mean to hit that. God, I didn't mean to hit that again. Sorry. All right, there we go. Let's hit our picks, and then we'll jump out of here. All right, here we go. Coastal Carolina, LSU over 8.5. Red Sox, Giants over 8. And then the Braves and the Marlins over 8.5. Also, home runs are going to be tough to be had in the College World Series. It's going to be tough. I'm not saying they won't happen. They will. But this park is no joke. I mean, you've seen it already. Yeah. That Cajun food coming back. Yeah. Park, so it's a major league park. All right, we'll jump out of here. Hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday. We'll talk more about it on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, normal time, live. But till then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? No!